Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your November reading. I'm back. I've just been real quiet, just been taking care of myself, just focusing on me. And that's actually why I picked this rose for y'all, because this to me is a reminder of self-love, right? I actually bought this for myself on my lunch break, like maybe over a year ago. I remember my coworker was like, "Girl, who got you that? Who you have a secret admirer?" Like she was messing with me, you know. But I was just like, "No, girl, I got it for me because I love me, and I can buy me flowers, right? So don't forget to treat yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Buy yourself gifts every once in a while. You definitely deserve it." So I do want to talk about. So in the meditation, I got a song called Unstoppable. It's by Sia. I'm kind of intrigued about how this is going to play into the song. Oh, I do want to mention this before we go any further. Little Bulbasaur. My friend made it for me. He 3D prints, and he makes all kinds of cool stuff. He makes like dragons and all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, he made this for me over a year ago, maybe a year ago today. I never got a chance to use them, but I did get this one. This is my feminine because she got the little witch hat. And then I have the masculine one here. He's going to stand by. I just got done with his reading. He's doing all right. But if you want to check that out, I'm probably going to be posting both of these on the 30th. It's the 30th right now. So, I'm going to talk about, let's see, if you would like to purchase a reading, they are $50. I'm not even sure if I've even mentioned that before, but I don't feel like we need to break the bank in order to get, some good messages and advice. Of course, these are all for entertainment purposes. If you like to donate to the channel so that I can give back, I always put my work back into the channel. I have a ton of cards that I bought. So you can do so on my PayPal. I will link it down below. If you would like to donate a deck of cards to me, that's an amazing, beautiful energy exchange. I actually prefer that over money because I can always use a good deck of cards. It makes the messages diverse. Okay, so in any case, we're going to go ahead and pull a significator for this reading. This is rose quartz. Rose quartz. So I'm going to put this by our little feminine Bulbasaur over here. She can handle that. We're going to pull one card to see where the feminine is on the journey. Just give us a good indication of what's going on here. What do we need to focus on? Healing. I'm gonna get some advice. I might get some messages from masculine. I kind of do that for masculine's reading, so I should honor that here as well. Just because I think it kind of, if you ever get stagnant on this journey, which happens, it's always nice to get a little boost of stamina, So if you're looking at these types of readings, obviously it could be helpful to you. So, ooh, we've got Lady de los Muertos. Sorry if I butchered that. This says acceptance and equality. This is such a beautiful card. She is just really the embodiment of like feminine energy. Like she just looks so beautiful and feminine to me, and very like soft and gentle. She's got the lace here. She's also got some roses here as well, which is cool because I have that there. So this is about really embracing our femininity at this time, and that's your power, sis. That is your power. Whether you are male or female, that's your power, right? And we've got the lamp, remembrance. So could be remembering some good times right now, having some nice memories. But I find this really interesting because anytime I see a lamp or a light, it's always kind of that reminder that as the feminine energy, we lead. in the 5D, right? We lead with our light, okay? We lead with our light. Masculine is going to be more 3D leadership, okay? So very interesting. We're gonna move this little Rose over here. She can hang out with her feminine Bulbasaur. And I'm gonna pull some cards to kind of give us some advice for this journey. You know, we all do this as a collective. I learn as we go along, as I do these readings as well, you know, because I'm channeling, right? I'm channeling right now. So I'm just gonna pull from the, got the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. I'm gonna pull a little bit more. The Magician. Got a lot of animals out here. Strength in the reverse. Three of Wands. I just got this deck yesterday. It's so pretty. I can't even get over it. Look at that King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I like it. I can't get over how beautiful these cards are. Like, actually, I'm going to go ahead and take these. We got the Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. Six of Cups. And I did mention that we've got that remembrance here. Okay. I've already got a message coming through about these fond memories that you have here with someone else. Could be a soulmate. The Six of Cups does represent that soul connection that we have with someone. If you look at these elephants are actually, they have very good memory. Like, their memory is insane. Thinking of some good times, missing somebody perhaps. Got the Five of Cups clarifying the Three of Wands. So let's look underneath. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Feminine, what's going on here? I'm gonna grab some more animal cards for you. We got the Five of Wands. So with this King of Pentacles here in the reverse being clarified by the Three of Swords could, you know, definitely be this, you know, someone was not able to give to you. Okay, and that caused a lot of heartache. Okay, I'm actually going to put these over here. Caused a lot of heartache for you. Act as if. That came up in Masculine's reading. I'm going to have one more. Stag. Take the lead. It's funny because I actually just mentioned that, taking the lead, but yours is going to be more in the 5D, right? Rather than the 3D, which is going to be the Masculines, okay? Open to infinite possibility. So, excuse me. Let me take a look at this card here. I actually like this because whenever we see, I'm drawn to this first because whenever we see a stag, it's kind of like some symbolism of like a divine masculine awakening. Okay, so anytime you see a stag, like on TV or commercial or whatever, in real life, just kind of wink and a nod, okay, when you see a stag, okay, because this is very symbolic of divine masculine awakening. So I do feel like your counterpart could potentially be awakening right now, which is interesting because I had that come up in Masculines. He's kind of in between still, and is struggling to accept the new journey, right? So this could definitely be intertwined. But don't, I want to come back over here. When this says take the lead, this is also feminine. Like, look how feminine this is here with all the ornaments and the jewelry that's on the antlers there. Okay, so this is more of like a feminine type. It's kind of like there's a message here for you as well. Okay, to take the lead in the 5D, right? And I even kind of mentioned that earlier with the lamp, but there's a message here about being mindful of what we're manifesting. Okay, if it's like how do I explain it? It's like if we're trying to manifest partners, we kind of can't really do that because it's like we're going against the free will. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest, in other words, if you're trying to manifest this here, this King of Pentacles here, be very mindful of that because that can actually go against someone's free will. Okay. But when you are manifesting, manifest from a place of things that are going to improve you, make you better. Okay. And that is probably the best advice that I could give you with these cards and how they're laying. Okay. Manifest the best version of yourself. Okay. With this strength card in the reverse, it's kind of telling me that we might be so focused on like memories and happy, good times that it kind of like we're struggling. Okay, so there's a need to like push past that, right? I always get difficult reads for y'all. Push past that, okay? Because look. I actually saw a TikTok, and this reminds me of the TikTok that I saw, right? It was like, this guy was like, look, I fed my snake a rat, and the rat and the snake actually became good friends. Okay, so if this is pertaining to a partnership or, someone else, there is going to be contrast there. Okay, opposites do attract. There will be contrast there. If you're looking for a life partner, that's not what this type of connection, the higher level soul connection, is about, right? If this is a twin, there's gonna be contrast. Okay, you're not gonna have every little single thing in common. Okay, so you kind of have to understand that there will be a lot of differences on this journey, but we have to be grateful for it because it's always that journey back to self. And I did mention that in masculine's reading as well. For some of y'all, this could be, I am reading for the collective, so it could be there's a third party here. We got the Three of Cups in the reverse here. We've got the Three of Swords here. And the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which could indicate someone who is married. Okay, the King and the Queen of Pentacles for me always represent that married. That's our married, stable person, right? However, this coming up in the reverse. So, I mean, this very well could be someone who's either married to someone else, or it could just be that they don't feel that they could fit this role right now. Okay. And interestingly enough, I did have this come up in masculine's reading where it was like, I have to be the provider. And there was like a feeling of not feeling like they were good enough to do that. So if you have some kind of expectations on masculine, just kind of kind of let that go, okay? Because this person is we have to love this person unconditionally for how they show up, okay? Acceptance and equality is coming up here, okay? You have to be acceptance of how this person is showing up for you, okay? I feel like I'm beating you up, fam. I'm sorry. So the Five of Wands, this is always about conflict, okay? And look, this beaver, it's actually looking at the masculine, okay? And look, she's good. He looks like he's got little, what are those? Daggers or something? I don't know what those are, but you know, I mean, they're wands, right? But this card for me always represents competition, okay? But it looks like you're kind of, we're kind of like, how do I explain this? I don't want to say it's combative, but look at how remember how I just said, like, I don't mean to be beating you up, but I feel like that's the kind of energy that you're in towards your masculine, okay? See how this beaver's like, what? He's ready to fight, okay? And just don't beat the masculine. Okay, you're being called to just observe, right? Here with the hangman here. Just observe. All right, let things go, right? Act as if. I actually read this card differently for masculine's reading. His was like they're acting as if, just to act as if, because that's what they're being told to do. With you, you just kind of go with it. Okay, just kind of blend, just kind of go with it. All right, see how things go. Just kind of sit this out and kind of wait. Okay. And with the Three of Wands here, it's kind of telling me that we got another 3 here. It's kind of telling me that this is about, the Three of Wands is about future expansion, growth, freedom. Okay, but it looks like you're kind of you're sad that this whole thing didn't come together, right? But we have to understand that if someone can't give to you, then why would you want that? You see what I'm saying? Why would you want that if they can't show up for you in a healthy way? You know, why don't you know? We don't need that. We need people who are going to show up, right? We need people who are going to show up in this energy, okay, and show up and provide that sense of safety and stability, that leadership that we're looking for, okay? So I'm actually going to leave that in the upright, because this is what we want, right? This is what we want here. This lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. This is also looking forward in the future position, okay? And it's also like a sense of pride, right? Lions can, even Leos, right? They can be very like prideful. So I only say that, I only mention Leo because this card always screams Leo anytime I see a lion, right? But this is telling you to keep looking forward, right? Acceptance. Keep looking forward to the future with acceptance. So far, this is pretty interesting. Let me get some more. I want to get some more cards out here, okay? Be open to infinite possibility. And what I'm getting is that just because this person can't show up for you right now doesn't mean that they will never be able to, right? And I'm not saying, you know, sit around and wait, okay? But I do read for twins and higher level souls. So the journey is about you. And once you start to keep bringing that in back for yourself, it's really going to help you. We got, sorry, I live by an airport. We got honeysuckle red, sweet and fiery. Your emotions are at the root of this situation. Use the color red to soothe and heal. Sweet and fiery, Your emotions are at the root of this situation. So even again, it's saying you're being mad, and it's not, you know, it's not nothing against you, right? It's that you need to use your emotions in a more positive way, right? Be accepting and loving of masculine, even regardless of how they're showing up, right? Because if you're not, in the end, it's if you're mad at whatever situation is going on here, we're not being in acceptance, and we're not being in the energy of unconditional love, okay? Which is what this journey is all about, okay? And first we must do that with acceptance of ourselves, right? So if you're actually judging something in masculine, it's actually a reflection on you, right? So we actually need to be looking back at ourselves like, well, shit, why is this making me mad? Why am I mad at him for not showing up for me? So we've got the little things. Take time to rest upon your perch and delight in every tiny miracle. I like that. Okay? Because even in masculine's reading, there was like a feminine energy that showed up that was saying what the little things really mattered to her. Okay, the small things really matter to that feminine in the reading. So I think that's kind of interesting that this is coming up here. It's kind of like a reminder to you. So we've got feathers from heaven. Gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. So be very mindful of some of the things that people are saying to you at this time, friends, loved ones, family. And they're all messages from other people, messages from the universe. Like, I've heard other people say things to me, and it was literally like a download. I was like, holy crap, how are you in my brain? Like, how are you in my head right now? It's crazy. So pay close attention to the signs right now. Okay, I'm gonna actually grab some messages from your masculine, because I do feel like you're a little distressed right now. Okay, you're in some disharmony right now with the Three of Cups in the reverse. That's some disharmony right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what kind of advice masculine wants to give you from his higher self, right? Because you may not want to hear from his 3D self, huh? Oh, that's interesting. I shuffled the hell out of this deck, but this did come up for masculine's reading too. Lay a solid foundation. And again, we did have that, he didn't have anything to give to you, or he can't give to you right now, right? But, I feel like he's wanting you to give to yourself right now. So we got magic works through you. Scarab beetle, magic works through you. This person knows that you're magical. Okay, this person knows that they have a very magical connection with you. There's no doubt about that. And I find this very interesting, okay? Turn knowledge into wisdom. We got surrender now. I'm going to actually pull one more from Master. What's he want to talk about? Oh. We got be playful, Sandpiper Spirit, and it came out in the reverse. He's saying, you're not being playful. He's saying, you're not being playful, and I feel like you need to be. On the bottom of the deck, we have the miracles are endless, and I find that really interesting. Didn't we have we had a cow there, a bull? Look at that. You got a bull here, we got a cow there. Okay. So let me kind of talk about this. This masculine, look, he knows that you are highly intelligent, okay? Look at this. We've got turn knowledge into wisdom, okay? He knows this, okay? And anytime we see a message like this, it's kind of like saying that his higher self is wanting you to use your wisdom. Wisdom is something that comes with tenure. Okay, so when we say turn knowledge into wisdom, that comes with tenure. Okay, comes with experience. okay? And you know this. He knows that you're very well more experienced than him even, but the message here is that you can actually take your situation, or not even your situation, but your previous situations and all of your life experience to help others, right? To be the light, right? To be the light to lead others, okay? Because that's what the feminine does. And we've got this surrender now. I know that there's some, in the other reading, there was a message about masculine surrendering now as well. Okay, so the message here is that he's still trying to navigate his way through that. Okay, and it's almost like, oh man, it's almost like I don't need you on my back. Or something like that, because you even were kind of combative over here. I'm not gonna lie. Look, that little beaver came up over the beaver. However, the beaver here, he's saying like, this is you in that combative energy, but he's saying like, look, you don't even show, you don't even, that's not even how you look to me. You look like this little sweet beaver. With little twins. Look. Like, he's like, you're harmless, okay? Like, you're so sweet. That's so funny. He thinks you're cute. Like, I get that he feels like you're cute. This is hilarious. I just like how this it's kind of syncing between the other reading I did. I used to do these before, and I've never had one synced up so much than this, okay? Um, but definitely a message from masculine about being combative. All right, don't need to be combative, right? At least energetically, just be open and receptive. That be that divine feminine, okay? That unstoppable force, okay? Um, yeah, because in that song she's saying, I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. That's where that song's coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some messages for you. I don't need batteries to play. We've got the way. I'm gonna grab 3 for you because I did for the masculine. You were in the right place at the right time. I'm gonna grab it from here. We got karma. Ooh. Power. Okay, so let me read this. We've got the way. You are in the right place at the right time. Stay grounded. Avoid extremes because it could change. Abandon false praise and people will be truthful. Shun formality and people will be sincere. Forsake cleverness and people will be kind to each other. I love this message, okay? And this is like, you are leading the way, okay? You lead the way in the 5D. And it even says you are in the right place at the right time. So that's another, it's like a reminder that everything happens for a reason. And I know there are times where we're on this journey and we're like, why did this happen to me? Like, why? Like, I don't want to be like some crazy woo-woo person. But this journey is calling you to be your authentic self, to come back to you. And to be quite honest with you, I would not change anything on this journey. I'm so grateful to be on this path. I'm actually been so generous to others, right? At this time, because I just feel so abundant. I've manifested so much abundance for myself that I'm actually in a place to where I can give back. I can give back to others with my knowledge, with my, I don't want to say my money, but yeah, a little bit with my money. But yeah, let me read this. It says, karma. The cycles of birth and death, action and reaction compromise our universe. Your situation arose from past karmic connections. The opportunity to create good karma is now. All past life influences are working toward a final balance. Accept what is. And if you've experienced a lot of karmic partners previously, you have to treat this one differently, okay? Because you are connected to this person. Y'all have, for some of y'all, well, I don't want to say for some of y'all, but you have the same soul, right? You are the same, okay? And you can't treat it like it's just some karmic person, okay? So if you're gonna be playing, playing these games over here, right, where I'm gonna be combative, okay, where I'm gonna treat you like a B word just because I feel like it, because I've done that with previous partners, and guess what? They came running back every single time, didn't they? Right? You can't treat that like this. You know what I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like, feel like I'm kind of giving you this crazy lecture, like stop beating them up. But that's where we're at right now. So we got power, smooth soaring ahead. You can lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication. But you are the greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubt. Ultimate success is predestined. Okay, it's predestined. You are already on this path. You're the leader in the 5D, right? And that's interesting because we've already had so many messages about coming forward, stepping up, and being a leader, okay? So in any case, I really hope that this message found you well. Love you, feminine. Bye.